Tentative coming out. I was just hoping that I could find the right spacing, because that was the biggest issue for me in the transition last year. In the end, lacrosse is lacrosse, but the difference in the two leagues is the spacing. And as a midfielder, the way I play is, obviously a lot of space and running far distances and shooting from far out. So the two styles don't really mesh as well, but we had a great team effort. The guys took a lot of pressure off of me. They may have scored the first 8 or 9 goals before I had to do anything. So it's a pleasure playing with those guys. The best thing about it tonight was just our spacing. I felt like when I did dodge, I had a lot of room to open up, and I saw the slides coming when they did come, and was able to get rid of it in time. So it was a good effort by the offense.
Bill's big thing was to reinvent the midfield this year.
Sure.
How do you playing with these new guys like Ross and Buchanan?
Well, yeah, it's interesting. All those guys, it's sort of almost like a dream midfield that they put together. I watched Pat Heim when he was at Penn State, and he was the #1 overall pick here, and he's got great stick work. Brad Ross, I grew up playing against, fast, hustles, plays the wings, got a great shot. And Kevin Buchanan, I think, probably the most underrated player in this league. I think he's one of the best, without a doubt. And he's just so skilled. So it's awesome playing with those guys, and it's great having them.
How difficult was it for you playing for the NLL a week ago and then to transition into the MLL? Was that like a struggle?
Last year it was, and I think this year it still may be. I owe a lot of credit to the team, and just the opportunities they did give me when I had them, and we had two of the best long sticks probably playing in the MLL right now, and DJ Driscoll and Bice, and so when I did have the ball and time to dodge, the offense created space for me. So that's important, for me especially as a dodger and a creator. So things felt good tonight.
Just talk about momentum a little bit. You got that last goal in before the halftime. You guys came out and got the first 2 in the third.
Yeah, that was a big goal, I think, for us. It was a big goal for me. I had taken a few shots. Gable had a great save down on their end off stick, and I hit a pipe, so I felt like I had a bit of a monkey on my back. And it's just one of those things. You come back to a great crowd, over 10,000 people here, and you want to do your job. And part of my my job is to create offense, but part of it's also to score a bit. So that was an important goal for us, and we took off in the third quarter. But credit to Chicago, they kept us on our heels the whole game, fighting back.
What do you think you guys were able to do to be able to fend them off in that fourth quarter?
A lot of ground balls. Kyle Sweeney, Ryan McClay, Chris Pasavia. Kip made a few good saves by cutting off angles, but they were heating up. Their shooters were on fire, and it really came down to the ground ball game. We felt like Chris Eck was winning the majority of his face-offs. It's just one of those things on draws where it ends up, if it gets tied up, even if he did win it, it's a 50-50 ball. So they were doing a great job, and we were able to win the last few, or felt like we won the last few loose ball battles in the middle of the field.
And just the 2-0 start, how great.
That's great, yeah, it's awesome. The guys did a great job last week. I was able to catch the first 2 quarters out west, and then I watched the second 2 online when I got home. But we got a big game coming up against Long Island. They always were a bit snake bitten by Long Island. They beat us. I think they swept us last year. Something about those guys, they play a tough game, so we just need to buckle down and keep our nose clean and play our game.
What are you looking forward to most with the Cannons this season?
Being a part of this organization and being here in front of these types of crowds. It's nothing like it in the MLL. We do put on a great show, and it's just fun to play for such enthusiastic fans.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, congratulations tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.